The Yemeni Houthis have once again claimed attacks on several vessels in the Arabian, Red, and Mediterranean seas. Although there is no evidence of defeat, the mere fact that attacks are possible is not disputed. A few days later, the Houthis attacked 2 more ships in the Indian Ocean and 1 in the Red Sea. A little later, the Houthis carried out several more combined attacks. UAV and anti-ship ballistic missile strikes targeted 6 vessels, 3 of which were in the Red Sea, 2 in the Arabian Sea, and 1 in the Mediterranean Sea. In addition, a U.S. Air Force MQ-9 Reaper was shot down in Marib province, the 6th since the beginning of the escalation and the 3rd in May. On the evening of May 28th, air defense alarms sounded in the Eilat area, with 2 UAVs flying in the direction of Eilat. The drones were launched from Iraq. There were 3 in total. 1 apparently fell in the desert or in Jordanian territory. In total, pro-Iranian militias claimed 3 UAV launches on Eilat and 1 on the port of Haifa. Of the 4 launches of multiple drones, however, only 2 flew, and those were intercepted. In turn, the Israeli Air Force fired missiles into Homs province in Syria. The hit a convoy of pro-Iranian groups near the locality of Al-Firklus. Also hit by an Israeli strike was the town of Banias, northwest of there in Tartus province. One of the missiles landed on a residential building, killing a minor girl and injuring 13 others. Meanwhile, pro-Turkish militants from Hayat Tahrir al-Sham carried out several operations in towns where there were earlier protests. Local residents were dissatisfied with the current situation in terrorist-controlled areas. The Syrian army continues to strike the militants' forward positions in Idlib province. As before, the main activity was recorded in the west of Aleppo province and in Jebel al-Zawiya. The use of FPV drones to strike militant equipment and positions continues unabated. In the Darat Izza area, a UAV strike destroyed a Fayelq al-Sham pickup with a machine gun and 5 militants. In addition, the Syrians are pulling new forces into the desert to conduct search operations against IS militants. It is noteworthy that the movement of not only light vehicles, but also tanks, including Tiger forces, is noted. Meanwhile, the Turkish Air Force has not stopped strikes on Kurdish-controlled territory. In Haseka province, farmers complain about oil pollution of the river and fields near Tel Brak. The Turkish Air Force also targeted Kurdish targets in the Zap Valley near the river of the same name north of Erbil. According to Kurdish media reports, during May 27 to 28, Turkish aircraft and UAVs carried out 67 attacks using live gases alone. The Kurds, however, were not left in the lurch, claiming the destruction of a Turkish UAV in the Kandil area. The drone was hit by a man-portable anti-aircraft missile system and fell in the mountains.